morning students. How are you? Okay students. Yesterday we discussed about the importance of the Indo-Gangetic Plain. So the Indo-Gangetic Plain has three important parts. One of the western part, and second one is the central part, and third one is the eastern part. So yesterday we discussed about the one of the part, western part. The western part also extend in the river of Indus. The Indus River has five important tributaries: Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Beas and Satluj. So these are the important five tributaries of the Indus River. So present now we will discuss about the important second one is the central part. Second one is the central part. The central part also called Ganga Plain. The central part also called Ganga Plain. The Ganga Plain. So it is also extend from the important two rivers. For example, Ghaggar and Tista. Ghaggar and Tista. And the Ganga River also extend and important states: Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Haryana, Jharkhand and West Bengal. It is also extend important states. It is also for extend to the important state Bihar, Haryana, Jharkhand, West Bengal. So these are the important states of the extent of the Ganga River. The Ganga River also has the important tributaries. So observe here important tributaries of the Ganga: Yamuna, Chambal, Betwa, Son and Gandak and Kosi. These are the important tributaries of the Ganga River. So Yamuna, observe here the Ganga River first of all tributaries: Yamuna, Chambal, Betwa, Son, Gandak and Kosi. These are the important tributaries of the Ganga River. So this is the central part of the Indo-Gangetic Plain. And the next one, third one is the eastern part. The eastern part also exists in the Brahmaputra Valley. Valley of the Assam. Brahmaputra Valley of Assam. So this is the eastern part of the Indo-Gangetic Plain. So these are the three important parts of the Indo-Gangetic Plain. The Indo-Gangetic Plain has important three lands. What are the important lands? Observe here: Babar, Terai, Khadar and Bangar. So these are the important lands of the Indo-Gangetic Plain. First one is the Babar. Babar means deposit by the gravel and pebble segments with 8 to 16 kilometers. Means Babar means deposit by the gravels and pebbles segments in how much kilometers? With 8 to 16 kilometers. And Terai means in south side. Babar south side is called Terai. The Terai means swampy and marshy region. That is called Terai region. And third one is the Khadar. The Terai south side is called Khadar. The Khadar means the oldest alluvial plain. Is called Terai, Khadar. And next one, last one, Bangar. The Bangar means new or youngest alluvial plain. So this is called Bangar. So these are the important lands of the Indo-Gangetic Plain. First one is the Babar, Terai, Khadar and Bangar. So these are the important lands of the Indo-Gangetic Plain. So we will observe the Terai region. The Terai region has the thickest forest and rich animals, wild animals. The variety wild animals also available in this region. Means in Terai region. For example, in some Indian peoples also migrated to in this region. Means the Terai region. Why? Because this region has very plain region. maximum 50% of the paddy crops cultivated in this region. The peoples also dependent in this region. Why? Because they also dependent on agriculture, and maximum 50% of the paddy also cultivated in this region. This is the importance of the terai region. Okay students, have you understood? Okay, I given one assignment, and write about the Indo-Gangetic Plain. Write about the Indo-Gangetic Plain. Okay students.